In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to upgrade the Gorgofex inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies The Reckoning. And there's up to two different upgrades, which is the green version and the blue version. If you guys are excited, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, and let's jump in right into this video. So typically what I do in each game I spawn in, I turn on a Rampage Inducer, then I wait to around like round 5 or 6 till it gets very difficult. Then I save up as much points as possible so we can open up all the doors at once. And the reason why I turn on a Rampage Inducer is because you get more points, and I usually stop it or turn it off if it gets too difficult. Usually not really past round 5. That's usually when I stop it, because I usually want to have at least 5k to 10k points before I get out of spawn, so I can actually open up every door so we don't get to a spot in the map where we have to come to a dead stop and get more points. It's just better this way. This is probably just nonsense information, but this is just what I do, and trust me, once you do this, it's just more easier overall. Alright, I currently have 11,000 points. It's round 7, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the orange objective. It's almost like a speed run, but I just sit and spawn for like 5 minutes and just gather as much points as possible. Also, you'll see these boxes. You can just smash them and get salvage for it. For this run, I'm not going to use hidden power because I actually want to do the standard run for an actual casual player without gobblegums. So we're actually going to go through probably up to a blue rarity maybe if we get enough salvage. So we're going to go through this teleporter right here. Keep on going. Another box right here we can melee. Sometimes it will be a vermin right there. And we're going to purchase the last door that we need. Ton of zombies behind us. We're going to pick these zombies out real quick for extra points here and a salvage because we need it. We can also melee the pool table here and get extra 100 essence right there. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. We're going to press the button on Rick Puppet's table here, and then we're going to enter this mysterious facility. What is this room? We don't know what it is, but we'll know after we activate this button up here. We're going to press this, pull that lever up here. Then we need to shoot the crystals inside of the pack-a-punch room. I'm pretty sure it's different every single game, but I could be wrong here. But we're going to shoot these crystals over here. There we go. One more crystal right here, and that should be it. And once you complete that sequence, pack-a-punch will now be open. So there we go. Now I'm going to pack-a-punch my weapon here because I can actually do more damage. All right, so the next step, this is where people typically get this step wrong because you have to do it in a specific order. All right, I'm going to upgrade to a blue rarity. The first thing that we need to do is get the winter weapon, and we need to head into the Deadshot Daiquiri room, which is going to be the first word on this monitor here, which starts with a P. We got to make sure, the only thing we got to remember is the first letter of that word, which is P. And then the second letter of the first letter here for the second word is going to be right here in this room. I'm going to wait for it to flash on screen here. So it's bellicose. So we have PB. So we're going to look at the periodic table of elements, and we're going to look for the PB blue tile on the screen here. And then whatever the number it is above it, that's the number we have. So there we go. We have 82, which we need 3 numbers. So we need to put a 0 behind it. So we have 082. So 082. And there we go. It's opened. The door will open. Open sesame. And also I think round 8 or higher is when the key card is being able to be picked up, because that's the only round I noticed that actually it's able to drop. So could be wrong there. So now we're going to see this weird looking machine with this chemical inside of it. We're going to kill zombies, and it's going to turn into a vermin. We got to feed a vermins into this machine, up to 3 vermins. And it's going to get sucked into it once we take it down. There we go. So it's 3 vermins and 3 zombies. This one can be typically annoying because you just have to sit here and wait for things to turn into different creatures here. But I typically just sit here and just keep killing zombies until something happens, honestly. There we go. There's a second vermin going in there. We need 1 more vermin. This room is about to get crowded here. I'm going to take these zombies down over here. There we go. There's a vermin getting sucked in there. This should be the last vermin. So I think we need zombies now. So we're going to eliminate these zombies over here. Okay, another vermin going in there. There we go. The first zombie is going in there. So we need 2 more zombies. Got this zombie right here. There we go. Second zombie going in. It seems like it's RNG when how many zombies are like sucked into this machine. Let's see if this zombie can... There we go. There's the last zombie going into the machine. This should be the last one. And this machine will open so we can pick up that chemical inside of that machine. There we go. It's now opened and we can pick it up. There we go. If you come into the mutant research lab on Tower 1, jump down this hole, and we're basically here at this location that we need to be, which is going to be the quantum computing core, which we have this weird kind of goo and organism that we have in our inventory. And basically we need to go into different mushrooms in this room, and these are different every single game. Here we go. We have a mushroom right here. So basically we're taking that organism and we're sucking this toxic gas inside of it. I don't know if it's going out or in. I don't know. It's either way. So we're just getting it done right now. So we're just going to sit next to it here. And once we're done, should just, you know, put it away. We gotta find the next one here. It seems like I get the same 3 every game, but heard from other people that these are different every game. Walk around this room until you get this animation. It's actually a pretty fun step and very easy. So here we go. Etheric Flora Health. I'm gonna do this last one here. So what I do is I just kind of go into a formation where I'm just walking around. The toxic gas does hit you here. It sucks. So you gotta watch out not to go down here. There we go. We got it. So we got all 3. So the only thing you need is 3 mushrooms. That is it. Now we need to head into the Dark Entity Containment Room, which is Tower 2. So this one can be quite confusing. So we're gonna look at these computers over here. Then we need to look at this specific lettering right here. Initiate power surge. We're gonna see that. And basically we have to activate this one. We need to run around this whole entire room and look for other ones that look just like that one. Look, we'll activate the second one there. There we go. We're gonna quickly run to the other side here, which I think this is the same order every single game because I've not seen a different order. And once you've done that successfully, you're gonna see this electric surge go into the Forsaken, just like this. There we go. And that's gonna spawn in a boss here, which we need to take down the metal rods on the side. Really don't know what those are called, but I just call them metal rods on each side of his shoulders. And we need to take down each side of his armor here. By the way, his attacks are very strong. He will shoot this electric bolts at you, and if you're not like cautious of what he's doing, he will melt you and probably almost one-shot you if you stand in it for too long. There we go. We got one side destroyed here, and I'm gonna destroy the right side here. Make sure we keep moving here because he will kill us with that beam. I think it's so strong. I shoot the second rod there, metal plate, whatever you want to call it. There we go. And after both plates are shot from each shoulder of the boss, we need to take him to this platform over here right in front of the Forsaken. We're gonna sit here for a second, and once he lands on it like this, he's going to turn into this kind of beast form, and the Forsaken is going to go into this armor here, which is pretty insane. And the coolest part of this setup here, look at this. It's like a mini boss fight. And the Forsaken, you guys remember the Forsaken from Cold War Zombies? Yes, this is the guy. So we're probably not going to do as much damage as I want to because we only got blue rarity and pack a punch 1, but we might be here for a while. So put on your seatbelts, get some snacks, and enjoy the ride. I'm not doing as much damage as I want to here. Kind of struggling on damage. Damage. I need to get some damage merch or whatever. This kilo is actually pretty good on damage, man. It's so good. I could try to get a armor bot to see if that does anything more damage. There's exploded clouds. There is classes that spawn inside of this map that do explode during this mini boss fight, so watch out for those. I'm gonna upgrade to a light mint here. There we go. Let's see if this helps on damage or not. Holy crap, that's a lot of robot. Alright, so much damage you're doing. Yes, it does help with the damage. He's almost dead. Damage. There we go. In the second phase, we gotta do even more damage here. Damage. This part 2 boss is pretty simple and easy. Just gotta do as much damage as possible here. I don't know where the hell he's going. There we go. His big points are in the middle of his chest here. He's almost dead. Let's keep doing damage. He is dead. Let's go. And once you have taken down the boss, he will drop this orb, interact with it. The particle or the ingredients will go inside of this little orb thingy and it will pop into a wonder weapon just like this. Now we're gonna, which is called the Gorgofex. So we're gonna pick this bad boy up, and the animation of this wonder weapon is so badass. It's so cool. It's probably one of the coolest wonder weapons inside of Black Ops Zombies history, honestly. It's so cool. It even has a charge shot on it, so you can do a charge shot and it just deletes everything around it. But now I'm gonna teach you guys how to upgrade this bad boy to the next rarity, which is gonna be the blue rarity of this wonder weapon. Then we're gonna look for Blanchard's room here. We want to interact with this door here, and he's gonna talk to us through the little window of the door. But if you guys are a fan of Blanchard, this next, it's not gonna be, if you're a fan of him, man, oh well. All right, so now we need to head into the spawn area, and if we come over to the right side, we're gonna see this red button. We're going to push that button. Then once we come in the middle next to the Bubblegum machine, Klaus will come in here and he will activate, we'll start working on this computer, and we need to defend him while he's doing this step here. So you need to kill as much zombies while he's doing his work here. You need to defend him with his life, like your life depends on it. Once you have completed this step, he will die on the ground there. All right, once we're in the quantum computing core, we need to head down this elevator right here, and we're gonna parachute. We're gonna hug the wall, interact with these red, yellow devices. Activate that one. Last one is at the very bottom. Activate the last one, and the elevator is now accessible. Now we're gonna see these electric balls here, and they're gonna shoot 2 different directions inside of this room here, just like that. And using our wonder weapon, we need to take down these electric zombies until Panos spawns into this room. There we go. Panos will spawn in front of the the room, and he will start completely glitching out like crazy here. And you need to wait for a second here. We're going to interact with him here, and he's going to be, we're going to be stuck in him right here. He's going to push us back. It's about to be insane. Look at this. Panos is getting sucked in inside of the Gorgofex right now to transfer it into a wonder weapon. Here we go. There it is. So we have this version of the wonder weapon. Now we can pick up the wonder weapon, and this is the blue version of the wonder weapon. This thing looks absolutely disgusting of a weapon, man. This thing is nutty like a Great League bar. And what's so cool about this wonder weapon is the blue version, you can do a single shot that takes out multiple zombies at once, or you can do a charge shot, which you hold down the fire button, and then you just shoot it like this. And it just takes everything out, and it sends the zombies to the ceiling, which is pretty crazy. It's insane. It might be one of my favorite wonder weapons inside of Call of Duty Zombies history because it is such a unique weapon, and it's not a remade wonder weapon that we already have inside of the game, which is crazy to me. Let's do another charge shot here. There we go. It's going to send the zombies to the ceiling there, destroy their guts, send them back to the Dark Ether where they belong. I never done an expo on this map yet, so I'm going to be doing my first, oh my god, my first expo. This might be impossible. Good damage, good damage. Nice. Charge shot. Another charge shot here. I need to take this Klaus down. He is beefy as hell. Charge shot. He's like equivalent to Abomination, but much stronger. Charge shot. He is so strong. Spam him, spam him, spam him. Damage, 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 damage. All right, he's in part 2 phase. Charge shot. Boom. He's almost dead. Another shot. There we go. He's dead. Nice. We did it. Let's go. More XP. So let's move on to the next upgrade for the wonder weapon. All right. So basically, we're going to go back. Once you get the wonder weapon once again, we're going to go downstairs into the executive suit. And we're going to talk to Blanchard once again, which you cannot do this in the same game. It has to be in a different game. You can only upgrade one of the wonder weapons inside of the game. You cannot do both. So once we have talked to him, we're going to head into the quantum computing core. And you're going to see this Strauss counter. We got to pick it up. So basically we're going to pull out this device and it's going to say out of range. So we need to get a good signal that doesn't say we're out of range. So we need to rotate to different rooms here. All right. So we're into the main room here. It says medium. So that means we're getting closer to our objective here. Okay. So it's low. So we need to turn back around and head closer to that stronger signal. Well, it says medium over here, but it might be above us actually. Okay. Very high signal inside of the main room and the Forsaken room. So it is obviously beeping also. It's beeping tremendously crazy right now. Okay, it has to be under us. We have a very strong signal down here on our phone here. It is beeping very quickly here. So I'm guessing it might be one of these computers over here. It's literally right here, this computer right here. Oh, we found it. Let's go. We have the life drain serum. All right, now we need to find different parts, which is pretty much found in the same locations. They never change. So we need to find this fan, which would be right here. That's the first part. So the next part can be found in the quantum computer lab, the right side of a Speed Cola. So come over here all the way to the right side. Then we need to pick up the set of tubings. And now we need to head back into the secret room that we got that weird chemical from. And the left side of this machine, look right here, and we need to pick up this box right here, which is a clean hood. All right, so now we need to head back into Blanchard's room, and all the components that we grabbed, we need to craft it at this desk right over here, right next to the doorway on the right side, and place that tube above that machine, and it's going to activate a lockdown. Here we have a minute and a half to complete this lockdown. We have armored zombies, regular zombies, Klaus's are coming in, and Blanchard is getting suffocated with toxic gas, sadly. I think the best way to sit in this corner, just keep shooting charge shots with your wonder weapon. Oh, these zombies are so fast. Holy crap. Do a charge shot. There we go. There is maintenance today. All right, 2 more seconds. We have this. We did it. Let's go. We survived the lockdown. All right, then Blanchard's going to come out, and he has been sacrificed, sadly. Yeah, now we can pick up the Blanchard's life essence, and we now have it. All right, so we're going to be taking HP while being in this, so we can drop this, so we can get our HP back. We're going to come back over here into the secret room. We're going to craft it right here. For this step, I would recommend having decoy grenades and ether shroud because we need to infuse life essence. It's going to take us a minute here. We're going to get this right here. We might go down. There we go. We got it. I want to need another decoy here. And look at this. We have the green version of the wonder weapon. This is about to be insane. Hey, I just want to see how strong this thing is. All right, I'm going to do a charge shot here. Let's see the damage here. Nice. All right, charge shot. Yeah, this thing is pretty strong, dude. Which this part of the Easter egg for this weapon is not very that difficult, but as you see here, you can see the chemicals on the ground, and once they run into it, it deletes the zombies once they walk into it, which is very nice. So you can just pretty much sit in this, shoot it at your feet, and everything around you will kind of deplete and die, which is very nice. Look at this. This is so good, man. This might be one of my favorite upgrades for this wonder weapon. I do like it though. And just to FYI, once you get one of the upgrades, you can actually pack punch the wonder weapon here. So there we go. We got pack punch 1, and it's going to make the upgraded version of this wonder weapon even stronger. Oh, we got a boss guy over here. Let's see the damage on this sucker. Come here, little guy. Come here. I'll get one of your plates on your shoulder here. There we go. That is insane damage. Holy crap. Do the other side. I'm taking lots of damage here. Charge shot. I missed it. Let's do a charge shot there. Another charge shot. Another charge shot right there. There we go. Man, the damage on this thing is insane. Holy crap. Take down the Klaus robot there. We literally one-shot it. That is insane. The damage on the sucker is ridiculous. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Run 100 strat because you can just shoot at the ground. It's just going to create this toxic gas on the ground, and you can just sit in it, and all the zombies around you will die. It's pretty insane. And there we go, guys. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. That has been how to upgrade the blue and green version of the Gorgofex wonder weapon inside of the Reckoning Black Ops 6 Zombies. They're both versions are pretty good, but I think the green version is a lot whole better because overall it does more damage, and I think the effects for it is way better. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.